Good morning, dear children. Welcome back to our online class. I hope you all are doing well. Children, we have completed our chapter 13, Sound. Today, we will discuss a new chapter, Chemical Effects of Electric Current. We have already studied in our earlier class about electricity in class 6th. And we have learned about good conductors and poor conductors of electricity. Materials which allow electricity to pass through them are good conductors of electricity, and materials which do not allow electric current to pass through them easily are poor conductors of electricity. Do you remember in class 6 we made a tester to test whether materials allow electric current to pass through it or not? We know that copper and aluminium are good conductors of electricity, whereas materials such as wood and rubber are poor conductors of electricity. Till now we used our tester to test the materials which were in solid state. So what about liquids? Do liquids conduct electricity? Let us see. Before that, let us prepare a tester. Take a small bulb, you can see here, 4 wires and a battery. Now attach the 2 wires. We can see the bulb is glowing. This indicates that the tester is working. However, if the bulb does not glow, it means that the tester is not working. What will be the reason? Yes, we have already learnt in class 6. Maybe connection loose, bulb is fused, or the cells are used up. Now let us perform an activity to see whether liquids conduct electricity or not. Now cut one of the wire which is connecting the bulb and end of the battery into two, so that we can immerse these 2 wires into the liquid to check its conductivity in nature. Take a plastic or a rubber cap of discarded bottle and clean it. Pour 1 teaspoon of lemon juice in the cap and bring this tester over this cap and let the ends of the tester dip into the lemon juice. And we observe that the bulb of the tester is glowing. So from this activity we can say that liquids also conduct electricity. We can use another effect of an electric current to make another kind of tester. Do you recall that electric current produces a magnetic effect? What happens to a compass needle kept nearby when current flows in a wire? Even if the current is small, the deflection of the magnetic needle can be seen. Let us understand with the help of an activity. Take the tray from inside a discarded matchbox. Wrap an electric wire a few times around the tray. Place a small compass needle inside it. Now connect one free end of the wire to the terminal of a battery. Leave the other end free. Take another piece of wire and connect it to the other terminal of the battery. Join the free ends of 2 wires. The compass needle show deflection. Repeat the activity with other liquids such as tap water, milk, vinegar, salt water, etc. In each case, observe whether the magnetic needle shows deflection or not. We start with distilled water. Distilled water is nothing but pure water. So this water doesn't contain any type of impurities. Now when we insert the free end of the tester, we found that compass is not showing any deflection. The compass needle is not moving. Why? Because it is a poor conductor of electricity. Now let us take the tap water. Tap water is not pure, that contains some impurities. Now when we dip the tester to the tap water, we can see the deflection. The compass needle shows deflection. So it is a good conductor of electricity. As you can see here, the needle is moving. So tap water is a good conductor of electricity. Now let us take the example of vinegar. What do you see? The circuit is completed. Vinegar is a good conductor of electricity, but it is a weak conductor. Vinegar is acetic acid, which is a weak acid. So it is a weak conductor of electricity. So let us take the example of lemon juice. So if you make a solution of lemon juice, take water, add some lemon juice to it, and again dip the same tester into the liquid. You will see that it is again a good conductor of electricity. So based on that, we found that liquids conduct electricity. Some liquids are good conductors while others are poor conductors of electricity. Most liquids that conduct electricity are solution of acid, bases and salt. You may use an LED in place of the electric bulb or compass needle. LED glows even when a weak electric current flows through it. There are two wires attached to an LED. One lead is slightly longer than the other, as you can see in the picture. Remember that while connecting to a circuit, the longer lead is always connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and the shorter lead is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Children, today we have discussed about good conductors and poor conductors of electricity, and we have discussed whether liquids conduct electricity or not, and we have seen that some liquids conduct electricity and some liquids do not conduct electricity. Children, I have attached the URL video and notes, so all of you please copy the notes in your notebook and please attend the test paper and post it. Okay, see you in the next class. Bye.